It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and I'm super excited for this one because I've not reviewed an Imperial Stout for a number of months. We got a 440 milliliter can here of coffee, maple and vanilla Imperial Stout, 10.5% ABV. So for the new people who are watching this, new people getting into beer watching this, Imperial means a beer that is generally over 8% ABV. So it's Imperial strength beer. So this one's coming in at 10.5% ABV with coffee, maple and vanilla. It's called Tisiphone or Tisiphone. I don't know, maybe it's like, turn your phone off in the pub. Now, if this is, because it definitely has got a woman shouting at somebody using their phone. It's definitely that in there. It's by Tartarus Beers. It was sent to me by the wonderful Stephen Claxon. Thank you very much, Stephen Claxon, for the beer. I'm really looking forward to this. But if it is something to do with like tissing or dissing phones, then I'm going to join in, because I cooked a chili yesterday. Cut up all the onion, the chili, everything was fresh. Cooked the chili. And the point is with this, is that I cooked it, I put it on the table, it took me an hour. Everybody ate with their phones, apart from me. Everybody was eating with their phones. Everybody was like, mouthful of food, fork in one hand, phone in the other, scrolling through TikTok or whatever they're doing. And it made me want to turn into that person. It made me want to turn into that person right there. Like, rah! I spent an hour cooking this. Anyway, let's get the beer out into a glass, see what we get. It might be nothing to do with, it might be some kind of name for a female Greek demigod or something. I don't know. Let me know in the comments box. But I got it down as Tis the iPhone. Look at this jet black beer in the glass. Look at this. Two finger tan coloured head. Lovely, creamy, rich head. Good levels of slow-moving carbonation. But look at the beer. Look at this beer. Jet black. Rocking this beer back and forth. Look at the carbonation. Look at that carbonation chasing the head of the glass. Absolutely incredible. Who needs a phone? Who needs a mobile phone in their hand when they've got something like this in their other hand? I would just chuck the phone to one side and just stare at this for the next hour. In its amazement, in its absolute glory. Somebody took a long time making this beer. And it shouldn't be, call me old fashioned. Call me old, what's his name from Samuel Smith. What's his name? Colonel something. But, you don't need a phone when you got beer like this. Aroma. Oh, incredible. Absolutely fantastic. Roasty, toasty. A little bit of sweetness. A bit of raisin, or a plum, a little bit of prune, vanilla, coffee. Maybe some spices in there, maybe some ginger. Just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Wow. Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows. What a fabulous, fabulous beer. Oh, it's just the roasted malt and the hops are just offering up this just wonderful longing bitterness that just keeps going and going and going. It's just brilliant. A little bit of carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. It's so rich. It's such a rich beer. It's, the mouthfeel is just, it's like used engine oil. Let me rock this beer back and forth for you. Look at it. It's like carbonation making its way through used engine oil. When you haven't changed the oil for a number of years and you undo the sump at the bottom of the oil tank and you let all that black goo out of the engine. Oh, fresh coffee, a little bit of sweet vanilla, peppery, spicy, creamy, rich, just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal beer. What I like about this beer is that it's straddling the seesaw. It's in the middle of the seesaw. It's in the middle of the hand glider. It's the head on top of the tightrope with the arms out. It's the middle. It's not too sweet. It's not too bitter. It's absolutely spot on. And that's the point with these beers. For me, balance is the most important thing. If a beer is too sweet, not so great. Not so great. If a beer is too bitter, equally not too great. But this is fantastic. Some of you, I'm going to give you a cat update. I'm going to give you a quick cat update because the cats are not jumping from the worktops anymore, and they're not climbing all over my Bang & Olufsen and whatnot, because they've had their injections and they're allowed out now. And I just looked into the living room and I give him a bit of a, I think I give him a bit of a cheers. It's the two cats' second day out on their adventures, and one of them's like in the front window, like clambering to get back in. I'm like, okay, they've been out. I just went out 15 minutes ago. I couldn't see them at all, but they're back. They're waiting to come in. So I'm going to go and let them in and drink the rest of this beer. This is phenomenal. Thank you very much, Stephen Claxon. Thank you very much to Tartarus Beers for producing such a wonderful beer. I'm sure you have already commented in the comments boxes to say if this is some kind of Greek demigod or something or other. Maybe it's one of those board game characters that, unfortunately passed me by. I would have loved to have played one of those board games. What are they called? Can't remember the name of it. Anyway, rating for this beer. That's a phenomenal beer. Stone the Crows, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. If you're going to try an Imperial Stout, try one of these. They're great. I hope you liked the video. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.